Okay. There was a random guy in Penn State. Don't
What?
know why. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys a random dude at Penn State?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
I'm the best at gay chicken. That's what happens.
You've kissed more than 4 girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we say it officially?
Sure.
Colin has kissed more women than men. Fuck, like, come on now, right? You, a couple episodes ago,
That's disgusting.
that's how we ended it.
No.
You ended it on a fart a couple episodes ago. Yes, you did. You don't remember it?
We never did that.
No, you did.
No.
I can prove
it.
it.
We never did that.
We never did what?
We never did what you're saying.
Are you already starting the gaslighting?
No.
We haven't even... First of all, welcome back to Wishy Talks.
You talk like you're so sure of it. No.
It's not a matter of being sure. Being sure of something is like not being 100% certain of an ironclad fact that's completely irrefutable, which is what this situation is. It's documented. Huh?
It's a lot of big fucking words.
Speak up.
A lot of big fucking words.
That's what the people want to hear.
Fuck you.
That's what the people want to hear.
Fuck you.
Listen, Spotify listeners have been saying you're a little quiet.
Get your fucking ears checked. I can hear me fine.
Yeah, can you though?
Yeah, fuck you.
Can you though?
Fuck you.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, dude, how you been?
Oh, terrible.
Me too.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. You know when you...
But it's like, the weather's getting nicer.
yeah.
Right? Doesn't that make you feel a little bit better? At least it's not cold. At least it doesn't get dark out at 4:30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your day feels longer. It doesn't get dark out till almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Sometimes.
Dude, that feels great.
Except when you just want to go to bed.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's light as shit outside.
Yeah.
You don't have blackout curtains?
What's that?
They're like curtains. They're called blackout curtains. They go over the window, obviously, like a normal set of curtains. But they legitimately let zero light through. They're great. We have blackout curtains in the room.
That's cool.
They're great.
Wow. I didn't mean for that to be like...
Sarcastic?
No.
Douchey? Yeah? Speaking of summertime, we look like a couple of summertime boys right now, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, we're both wearing pants, maybe not summer. It was 90 degrees today.
Well, currently it's disgusting out, but...
I mean, it's like, 'cause it's about to storm. You know what I
been
mean?
storming.
I haven't gotten rain.
You met Ben Storman?
No.
He's a good guy.
I don't
He's
even
in
know who
the,
that is.
He's in the NBA. Ben Storman.
What are you trying to get at?
No, I'm not getting at it.
I know a lot of NBA players.
Ben Storman.
Don't know them. Bulls?
Nope.
Yeah, you're lying then, because you don't know anybody off of the Bulls.
He's been doing pretty good lately.
He's been storming through the league.
So, I mean, yeah, that's... The report's just waiting to be written, but,
Happy Friday. We're recording this on a Friday.
Yeah,
Oh, breaking that fourth wall. What do you mean technically?
Yeah. what are the fucking days?
What are the days?
They're stupid.
Oh my god. We are not gonna get into that. So, okay. Summer, right? That's what I'm I'm in that mood right now.
What makes it summer?
We have a nice day tomorrow planned, right?
Right.
You're being nice enough to host, a little get together at the lake house. Right. Which, by the way,
that makes me sound
white person thing.
Yeah, I was about to say
big white person thing, like
big.
It's like, hey, you want to get some Chardonnay and throw a few dogs on the barbecue and
a little shrimp on the barbie.
You know what I want you to do? Well, you ever gonna get into that phase where you wear jean shorts, a belt, and you strap your phone to your belt, and you get white socks with the Nike Dad 2.0s?
I can't wait to get there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a Motorhead fucking t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For me, it would be Michael Bublé or
Yeah. But not Pink Floyd or some shit like that.
It'd be Michael
Bublé. AC/DC.
It'd be Michael Bublé.
But you know how there's that stereotypical dad grilling season outfit?
Right.
Can you picture yourself mowing the lawn?
Oh, I've mowed lawns.
No, on a ride-on.
Yeah, I've mowed lawns.
On a ride-on?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I don't have anything. I've worked.
Where did you mow a lawn?
At Lake Adventure.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I drove into a river.
Did you actually?
Yes.
You drove a lawnmower into a river?
Yes.
Oh, wait a second.
Stream.
Stream, river, body of water.
Yeah.
Correct? Did it break? Did you destroy it? How does it... Where's the wall? How?
You know, you're cutting along and you think you can get close enough, and then the river's deeper than it looks. Or stream.
So, how did that conversation go?
It wasn't...
With your boss?
It was alright. This
cool
boss
about
was
it.
nice about it.
Cool about it?
Yeah.
He was just like, that's fine, I understand.
Yeah.
It's boring.
He more just laughed about it.
I would have
Which was
laughed
nice.
hard.
Yeah.
What color was the ride-on mower?
Orange.
Orange. Could have been a lot of them.
Just like you.
I'm big orange today.
Just like you.
Wearing a Bobby Boucher jersey. Shout out Adam Sandler, Waterboy. We know he's listening,
Yep.
right? We
Yep,
have a big Jewish
really
following.
big fan.
We do. We have a big Jewish following. I consider one
Right.
plus to be
Right. Where
big.
do you see these stats?
Spotify.
Really?
Spotify has the demographic of the users.
I don't remember putting
They
my religion
don't
into
have that.
Spotify.
Yeah, they don't have demographic as far as that. It has male, female, and like age ranges, and that's
Right.
basically it. And like geographical. If people are like using their location services, you get geographical.
Right.
But
Where's the Waterboy stat at?
what do you mean?
Where is it?
Louisiana?
Is it?
Yeah, they have that
Oh, yeah,
thick
'cause
Louisiana accents.
The
Barbecue.
Bobby
Barbecue.
Boucher.
Oh
I was actually struggling there for a second.
no, you weren't. You were playing the part.
No, I started out like, but it's fine.
So, I bring you here today.
Right.
By the way, let's get this whiskey flowing. Chicken cock, welcome back. Ooh, almost spilled that. Welcome back to the cock.
Bobby Boucher.
Welcome back to the cock.
Look at the guy.
Whiskey is the devil.
So, the bourbon bowl.
Bourbon bowl. Oh yeah, holy shit! I just put that together. Where do you see that? Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Tell me that's not perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scrolling through Amazon, the other day. By the way, let me get this shit out of
Thank
the
you,
way.
Jeffrey. Not Epstein, Bezos.
I would hope you're not thanking Mr. Epstein.
I have nothing to thank him about.
Well,
That's not true.
what?
It's not true.
What's not true?
There's nothing to thank him.
I mean,
well,
not to make light of it, but I could thank him for that fire joke that I made last week. That had me going, and I'm probably the only person that laughed that hard. When I was editing back last week's video, for those of you that may not have seen it, we were flirting with AI of different personalities, and in reference of this one, I was speaking to Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Excuse me. And yeah, dude, when I was watching it back, I had you laughing hard for a while, but I had fallen into that. You know how like sometimes you're laughing and you can't help. You're like, it's not even funny to you anymore. You're just laughing really hard.
Yeah.
Dude, that was me. Because there was a time where you were just sitting there like, when is this kid going to stop laughing? I could see it in your face. But I was just still going. I was like, crying. I was dripping snot. I was disgusting, laughing at my own joke. I told a coworker, I read the Joe Biden chat to a coworker of mine, and I had him laughing pretty hard as well with that line. So I think that was a successful line. You know what I mean? Maybe not successful with him, but it was a successful joke. You know what I mean?
Now, what if they actually like sent those chats to those people?
Oh, I would be so fun. That would be
That'd
great.
be hilarious.
Zero. I don't think any of them would be offended by it except for Biden, if he ever saw it.
You think so?
Because Christian Bale would probably get a kick out of the
He's gotta
conversation
be
I
a
had
good
with him.
sport.
Yeah, he might be. He does. I mean, there are times where he seems it and times where he doesn't. You see him fall the other day?
I did.
Yeah, yesterday.
God, it would be funny if it wasn't just so fucking sad.
But the thing is, if you watch this back 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and you hear somebody say, "Did you see when Joe Biden fell?" You're gonna ask which time. Yeah, because it's been a lot. My guy's
That's what I
stumbling.
mean by it would be funny if it wasn't just so gosh darn sad.
Listen, he's far from the only president I'm sure that has tripped and fallen.
That's not
Okay.
not that I can remember.
But I'll tell you, not on national media. They keep their balance.
I remember growing up like thinking that like the president had to be someone that I could fight and not lose. But
You thought they had to be a physical prowess.
right. Which doesn't make sense now because
You'd
I
fuck
think
them all up, except for Taft.
Little me would.
You know who that is, right?
The
William Taft.
Robert Taft.
I thought it was William.
He's the creator of the Laffy Taffy.
No. I'm talking President
Oh,
Taft. The
whoops.
guy that couldn't. I think he she got
Getting
stuck in
my
a
Taft
bathtub or
messed up.
some shit. He was
The
like
one that died in the
incredibly large.
bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
incredibly overweight.
Oh, yeah, I was disgustingly overweight.
Yeah, that was the
the
lead.
point
That was
where-
our man. That was our leading man.
Right. But I don't know. I could probably still kick his ass.
You
What
think?
president do you
Well,
think?
most presidents were pretty old.
Yeah, fuck him. You know what I
I mean, I'm fucking up most old dudes.
Yeah.
They're brittle.
I mean,
I'm saying it.
I think
How many
the
like?
only one that I think that could probably kick our ass is Obama.
Well, he had youth on his side.
Right.
At least he was more youthful in compared to some JFK. He was in
JFK,
he was in his
yeah.
physical prime.
Yeah, before he got his
Before,
brains blown out.
yeah, a mind blowing stat.
Yeah. It wasn't the CIA.
He was out of his mind.
Don't you?
Okay.
The CIA really just blew him away.
We don't know. You might have your theories. I'm not big on conspiracy theories.
I'm not big on them either. I'm just big on the truth.
I think JFK would fuck you up.
Probably.
George Washington was a warrior to an extent.
Yeah, but he
wasn't
also,
afraid to
like,
get down
He also
dirty.
had like slave teeth.
Okay.
So it's like
So that means he doesn't give a fuck if you knock him in the
he
mouth.
doesn't have teeth.
You're gonna be upset if you get punched in the mouth and you lose a tooth. It's gonna have a mental effect on you. He didn't give a fuck, dude.
That's fair.
Abe's fucking you up. He's a big dude.
That's true.
Unless he's watching a
Unless
movie.
I can get behind him.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
unless he's at the theater, Abe's fucking you up. All right?
Just gotta get behind him.
Oh my god, we are really toting a line here.
It's fine. They're dead. They're not here.
Dude, I had this moment today, because it's warm out, it's beautiful out, it's nice out.
Right.
It makes me feel a little bit better about things.
Right.
Like, for instance, you have any, like, what are things, like, that you do when the weather is nice? It's like, this is just great. You know what I mean? We've talked about, like,
Well, my lake house.
the lake house is going to be a wonderful time tomorrow. Wonderful time tomorrow. I'm bringing alcohol. Is that
Oh,
okay?
yeah,
I plan
everyone
on
is.
drinking heavily.
Yeah. Well, it's all day, so yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's-
I would like it to last as long as humanly possible. I say that, but my fiance
could-
will want me home when it's dark.
She's invited.
I know, but I have a feeling Victoria's going with her mother somewhere.
Okay.
So that I think she's preoccupied. Otherwise, she will.
Of course.
But I'm fairly positive.
Yes.
By the way, that's where she is right now. She's not here.
Not for you.
But the lake house, fishing is something that I've enjoyed throughout my youth, especially when I lived
You
in
can do
Florida.
tomorrow.
I plan on it if Johnny's going to be bringing some rods. If he's going to bring his rod. No, but for real. Golf is a recent one for me.
Which you also can do at the lake house with the ball field.
I plan on it. I'm going to hope that Mike brings
It's a
his
smaller
clubs.
ball field, but
Whatever.
I'll bring
swing.
mine, so.
Swing. We're going to fucking swing.
And there might be deer poop on it, but
I mean, whatever.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You ever stepped in some shit?
Yeah, of course.
Did you die?
No.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Making a fucking
Here we
stupid
are.
ass podcast. So,
I was hearing someone say on a podcast, like basically none of us have any excuse not to have a podcast with how easy it is.
it's okay. It's easy to have a podcast.
It's easy to have, not easy to maintain.
Okay. Here's my stance after doing it for a handful of months now. I'm speaking for the behind the scenes aspect.
So nicely creased.
Yeah, it's brand. It came out the pack a couple days ago. Anyway, the process of recording, like this is the best part.
Right.
It's fun.
It's the only part I am a part of.
Which is a wonderful part,
Right.
right?
Right,
It's
right,
the easiest part. It's the most fun part. Now, there's some stuff creatively that can be fun, when you do some editing and stuff like that I've enjoyed. But the upkeep of consistency, especially when it comes to making clips, because really to keep people around, keep people like we don't have a massive following. We really don't have much of one,
Right.
but like, for instance, guys, follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, because I post clips on there every single day. And those of you that are following the TikTok or following the Instagram that aren't watching the full episodes, I'm telling you, you guys are missing so much. These clips are just pieces of an hour plus long.
I would say the clips don't highlight the absolute best. You
No.
gotta come to the.
That's what I try to do. I try to get them with funny, quick things, but then when you get in on it and you watch the whole thing, it's just
there's more.
There's
more
so
stuff
much.
When you come.
Because when you take it out of
when you come.
when you take clips out of context for a conversation, it's still funny,
Right.
but it's not as funny unless you were there for the whole ride.
Right.
So I really suggest for those that are following on Instagram and TikTok and everywhere that I'm posting clips that you guys tune in and subscribe to the YouTube channel because you guys should watch the full thing, in my opinion. It makes it better. I'm not just sitting here saying we have the best podcast in the world. Right?
No.
I could give a fuck what superlatives we're given. That's not up to us. What's up to us is to have a conversation here and have a good time. I would say, though, that the behind-the-scenes work of a podcast, if you're really trying to make it quality, especially from a time consumption standpoint, it's a lot. It can be a lot. Like, I do have to dedicate a couple of days a week on top of a full-time job, on top of a couple other things outside of that as well, to making sure things are appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just talking about just generally making a podcast, posting a podcast, if you're not even recording the video format and we're just talking with a microphone and we're just chilling,
Right.
stupid easy to have a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid easy. That's why a lot of people have a podcast. We're far from the first people to start a podcast here.
Oh no.
We're late to the party if you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just finished Joey Diaz's audiobook.
Oh, dude, you told me to listen to that. I got to try it out. He's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's really funny.
You ever see his videos of him doing karate and shit? Oh my god.
So.
Dude, the videos of Joey Diaz doing karate are fucking hilarious.
Because I know he actually learned.
Oh yeah, like Muay Thai.
Yeah, Muay
and
Thai.
shit. You know, I saw an interview with him. I think it was Joe Rogan. Maybe it wasn't. Somebody was interviewing him and they were like, "Oh, if you ever got into a physical altercation,
Hogan?
what would you go to? Would you go to a?" You gonna let me?
Sorry.
He goes. The guy's like, "If you ever got into a fight, would you ever would you take out the karate, the Muay Thai? Like, what background would come out if you wanted to defend yourself?" And he said, "The gun, bitch." And then he starts laughing his ass off and he goes, "I got a 22 in my asshole right now, pointing right at you." And it's like, only Joey Diaz could say some shit like that. Like, he just said, "The gun, bitch." He doesn't give a fuck if he's getting into a fight. He's not even going to use it. He's going to shoot you instead. Which, I mean, let's be effective here. You know what I mean? Efficiency's key.
Yeah.
When it comes to that kind of stuff.
He talked about how he kidnapped a guy. Mm-hmm. And then he apologized 7 years afterwards.
He kidnapped a guy, like, legit? Yo, he's fucking wild. He's in that group of stand-up comedy, like the comedians, like the old school guys that have transitioned into the new era. That really was fucking wild. Like, he was wild.
Yeah.
Not Bill Cosby wild, a different kind of wild. You know what I'm saying?
Joey Diaz is a kind of wild where it's like, yeah, you did some bad stuff. We can look back and be like, oh, that's fun. You can't do that for Cosby.
No.
Cosby's
That was
so
more
fun.
like, you know, back in the day, recreational use of fucking some serious drugs.
He loved
It's just a passing time type of deal.
It's funny. Do you want to hear Joey Diaz's cure for cocaine addiction?
More cocaine.
Nope. Heroin.
Jesus. It's probably, yeah. I've heard, he's probably said exactly that. But then it's just like a slippery slope. Like, he don't think it through sometimes.
He made it through.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess he would, though. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
But he kidnapped a guy, and then I think 7 years after, he would always email him and apologize, and just
okay.
yeah, why?
Email?
Yeah.
How long ago? A while ago, probably.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
But
I mean, current Joey Diaz ain't kidnapping many people.
no,
He ain't gonna do that.
He's like he said.
He's calmed.
He's slow down.
Yeah.
Right, not in a bad way, not in a negative light or anything. But
Hey, buddy. Speak
fuck
up.
off!
I'm gonna continue to say it. This is for the listeners.
It pisses me off too. But
Why does it piss you off?
because fuck you.
Listen, I don't want
my
to.
therapist.
I'm not
I don't
being
need
your
that
therapist. This is about the quality of our podcast, which I imagine you care about, right?
Don't ask me how
You
I
always
feel.
ask me. You always ask me, how can I contribute more? How can I contribute more?
Right,
How can I? This is how you contribute more. Speak the fuck up, because the people want to hear you. They love you, but they can't fucking hear you.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Right.
Can y'all hear him now?
Fuck you.
Fuck all he is.
Fuck you.
We'll all
Piece
fuck
of
each other.
shit.
How you doing?
But I guess he would apologize for 7 years, and he finally got like him to come to apologize, and he gave him a nice hug. Which was
That's
nice.
it. So they reconciled? Do they know each other still? Like they talk?
Yeah, I
or-
think so. I think
That's
they're
interesting.
buddies.
Imagine kidnapping somebody and being cool with them later on.
I mean, no, imagine me getting kidnapped by someone, and then that someone becomes a
Joey
comedian.
fucking Diaz. I don't know that I'd call it kidnapping, honestly, at that point.
Well,
Did
'cause
he
in-
legitimately like kidnap him though?
In
Like,
the state of Colorado, which is where it happened, in Boulder, Colorado.
ain't you from there?
Well, I was born in Colorado Springs,
Not Boulder.
not Boulder, Colorado
Okay.
Springs.
I know. Yeah.
But in Colorado, I guess the state law is kidnapping is if you unwillingly take someone from one room to another.
Oh, so by that law, you
Yeah.
kidnap. So what did he actually do?
Well, he took him from one room to another.
That's it.
Well, yeah.
If that's the case, we've kidnapped each other. You realize that?
If
there have been
we
several
never been
times.
in Colorado together.
Well, I mean, not by Colorado and
Well,
standards.
technically, if I'm a baby in Colorado, right,
Oh,
and you
listen.
take me into a room while
Listen.
I'm crying,
That's unwilling.
that's pretty unwilling.
Parents, get consent. What the fuck? This is 2023 and we're not getting consent. Nah, fuck that. But like, for instance, you have been a lifeless, dead carcass from alcohol, as have I in the
What's-
past. Excuse me?
What do you mean?
So there have been times where you have been fully incoherent
fully
due to alcohol.
intoxicated.
I have videos of you damn near naked,
Right.
20 degrees outside on somebody's porch with your
Right.
fucking foot caught in the railing, unable to free yourself.
Yeah.
To which we've moved you into the part of the house.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That wasn't technically willing.
No.
We didn't get consent to do that. So
But-
by that
but you
definition in
helped me.
Colorado,
But you helped me.
Sure. But by that definition in Colorado, we kidnapped you, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Sounds like Yoshi.
that's a good one.
No.
So I was at work today, when I was mentioning before, the nice weather and whatnot. There's a lot of positives that come with this time of the year. Big summer boys. We like the beach over here. We're beach boys.
Beach Boys.
I love the colorful fish you wear, and the way the sunlight sucks upon her cock. Anyway,
They all sound the same. It's
yeah.
fine.
I wanna touch you when you know no square. Anyway, so there's negatives that come with the summer, and I came up with my top 3 negatives. So I want you, just as I'm saying my top 3 negatives of the summertime, I want you to think about. You don't have to have a top 3, but think about some things that about the summer is like, okay, as great as summertime can be.
Bugs.
So there it is. Ready? My top 3 in this order. Number 1 was it's hot as fuck at night
Right.
when I'm trying to sleep.
Right.
And if you don't have central air, you don't have AC, that blows. I run hot.
Well, it doesn't because you don't have any AC.
Exactly. Yeah. I run hot. Right? I run warm. Especially when I sleep, I'm warm. Even during the wintertime. Like
Got a
you
lot
get
of body heat.
a lot of, dude, I radiate body heat. I don't know what it is. I just think it's the PKU and me dying slowly. That's just like,
We're all dying slowly.
but I'm a little bit more accelerated with my condition. But anyway, my number 2 is sweating. I fucking hate sweating.
Yeah.
And I've never been a sweaty boy until recently.
Sweaty boy.
I'm a sweaty boy now, so now I sweat. At work, we don't have AC at work. We have like little AC scattered throughout the building, but that doesn't really do much. And, my botch gets sweaty, dude. I have a
Botch?
fan directed
Is
at my
that your
crotch.
Your botch?
Botch? Balls crotch region?
Ah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Grundle.
Grundle sounds like a Pokemon.
Grundle. You know what a
does.
Grundle is?
Grundle.
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 Taint.
It sounds like a Pokemon.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the part on a man that looks like if you had a vagina that it was sewn together, sewn close. You know how it's got like that seam in the middle?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Or it's like a butt crack.
Yeah. It's like an extension of your beef, but it's just tucked under the shore. You know what I mean? Under the surface.
beef.
Yeah, your beef stick, your Slim Jim, your meat missile,
Your
your cock cannon. You know what I'm saying? You know?
your balloon bazooka.
And then my third negative to summer was bugs. And it came to my head because we have a bee problem at my job. We have
Right.
carpenter bees. You know what carpenter bees are?
Yeah, they're the
ones that, like,
the ones
eat
that
wood.
work on woods.
That's what we have out front at the house right,
Right,
now.
yeah,
They don't really sting.
Which weird name for them.
Carpenter bees?
Yeah.
Well, they call them that because they chew through wood.
They don't work on wood.
But there is, speaking of bees, my neighbor's do you know my neighbor's a beekeeper down the road?
I do.
Yeah, he's got like a bunch of bees in the field, and we get fresh honey.
Well, technically, doesn't that make you a beekeeper? You keep bees.
I mean, I was gonna ask you, and I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of laugh at myself for this earlier today because I thought it was. You think it'd be weird if I was like legitimately a beekeeper?
I think it'd be
You
surprising.
think it'd be a cool hobby?
Yeah.
I figured I would be a good beekeeper.
Yeah, you'd be
Because,
a
like-
good bee dad.
I be keeping my balls in your mouth.
There you go. That's pretty good. There you go. But you would be a good. I was saying how you'd be a good bee dad.
A bee father.
Uh,
Imagine a dragon bee hybrid. Because I be dragging my balls across your face. That was a stretch.
That's right up there.
That was a stretch. You want some more? Or are you still? Oh God! That's another negative about the warmth is the pollen and the allergies. You got more coming?
No.
Chicken cock is really good, by the way. Clip that.
Chicken block.
Shout out Tyler if you're listening, buddy.
We love your chicken cock.
Love the chicken cock that you got us. We're halfway through this bottle already, and we've only had it on 2 episodes. So we enjoy a good chicken cock around here, right?
Oh, yeah, I love just.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
How do you feel for the people that genuinely believe you're gay? Because
Listen, fucker, I don't know. So, like, I'm pretty sure no. I've never found a guy I'm attracted to, like, genuinely. You know, like, I find it funny.
yeah, it's
You
comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, also, I haven't found a guy that, like, I've genuinely found attractive.
You're like sexually.
Yeah.
You don't look at dudes and be like, yeah. Like
I
even
look
guys
at
that
dudes-
you have.
I look at dudes and I say, like, I get it. But not for me.
Okay. So like for instance, Chris Evans, Harry
I
Styles,
get
you're
it.
like those are like okay, you could clearly say those are good looking
I'm not.
dudes.
I'm the only guy I don't get is Pete Davidson because that's probably because he has a.
I
monster
don't get Pete Davidson.
cock.
I don't. Well, how do you know? Ariana Grande, she said that, didn't she?
Someone-
But isn't any cock massive to her?
Yeah,
she's small.
tiny. Yeah.
She's small. She's skinny. You know what I mean? She's got child-sized hands. Pete Davidson's low-key a freak. He's been around the block, though.
Yeah.
He's dated everybody.
Yeah.
Who's Pete Davidson not dated?
So was Pete Davidson a slut?
He's a man whore. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should be able to call men sluts.
Yeah, but no.
Why not?
Because it's a double standard.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Right.
And that's okay.
Well,
You don't think it's okay? I'm not saying it's okay,
I'm not saying it's
but it's
okay
kind of the
either.
reality.
Yeah, it is. Just,
It's like-
it is what it is.
Like for instance, right? Let's say somebody you know personally is just out here slaying puss like fucking crazy, and he's getting like celebrity puss, Pete Davidson,
right.
right? You're thinking to yourself, dude's got it. Don't know what it is, but he's fucking
It's-
got it. You know, could be that, or just have a phenomenal personality.
Oh, maybe.
You're not just gonna whip your ween out in front of a random girl
Right.
and be like, "This is what I'm working with. How do you want to go about this?"
Right.
You have to have the conversation still. There has to be a hi, how you doing? My name is.
Hey, how you doing?
You can't just be like, you know, hi, 9+ downstairs. You're not gonna look at them and be like, yo, third leg, I'm tripoding over here. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, hey, you know the Aaron Judge home run record baseball bat? Bigger than that.
How big is that one?
Long,
Really?
not small.
Why is it
For a
big?
penis?
Why is it big?
That's a massive ween.
The size of a baseball?
Long time that we've gotten into some penis talk around here, huh? We're
Size
getting-
of a baseball bat?
Imagine that, though. It's a big dick.
That's alien.
That's not human.
No, yeah, it's alien.
But, like, you look at that dude and you're like, okay, that guy's a legend.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But like the standard, the other way around, if a woman is out here just like rolling through some cock,
Right. Like a champion.
good for her. Good for her.
Who?
Get it. Whoever it
Oh,
is.
for whoever. Good job.
Get it. If that's
Yep.
what you want, fucking get it, right?
Yep.
But the thing is, they don't want to be vocal about it most of the time,
I don't
right?
know how they do it.
How do they do what?
How to do it.
How to do what?
Like, you know what I mean?
No. That's why I said what.
Yeah, like, you know,
Like how women do it?
like how to keep a conversation going. You know.
See, I don't know. Isn't that's another double standard, if you
Right.
think about it? Because men have to do that for the most part, right? In your typical heterosexual relationship, the man usually has to do most of the sparking of the enigmatic fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they kind of have to create a fire out of nothing. You know, for instance, my fiance. I'm getting married in 4 months.
Right.
4 months, which you know you'll be standing next to me for, which you know, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And you know, that relationship had to start from literally fucking nowhere. I had to do all that.
Right.
I had to create a scenario.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had to create a whole new life with that at thin air. It's not often. I'm not saying this doesn't happen. It's not often the girl does it. You know what I mean? But you're not gay.
I don't think so.
But why don't
Yeah.
you say that with full confidence?
Because I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know.
You really don't know?
Elton John didn't fucking know.
Who's John?
Elton
Elton
John.
John?
Elton John.
Okay.
You don't know who fucking Elton John is? You fucking
thought-
piece of shit.
I didn't hear the Elton part.
God.
I didn't hear the Elton part. Hey, buddy, we're in a podcast right
I
now.
know.
Be professional and put the fucking phone down.
I was a knee-jerk reaction.
kidding.
Of hearing
I'm
that.
kidding.
I know
Is
you're
that one of the
fucking
group chats?
kidding. Yes.
Which one?
It's the one for the lake tomorrow.
Tux one?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Can I get more whiskey? Fill me up,
Oh, more whiskey?
please.
Maybe like be a normal person.
Fill me up,
Yeah.
please.
Why is my ice fully melted but yours isn't?
Because your body heat, probably.
Or it's just the warmth of the whiskey. One more?
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
But you know, transitioning from the summer, there's like positives and negatives for all the seasons, right? What's your least favorite season?
I feel like spring.
Spring.
It's just.
I agree with
It's
you.
just like a stupid.
It's like
Summer.
it's like
Quote me on that.
like-
Spring's.
no. You know
stupid
who says
summer.
it best? Theo Vaughn. He said spring is basically just when winter gets lazy, which I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Spring up here, spring in the Atlantic Northeast is
Where's that?
where we are.
Right.
The northeastern section of the country.
You said Atlantic and it threw
Atlantic
me off.
Ocean, so that's how you know that's on that side of the country.
Yeah, we're the Atlantic.
Spring don't make sense over here.
I mean, none of the seasons.
We have seasons in the Northeast, right? Pennsylvania. We have seasons. We have extreme of all 4 seasons,
Right.
right? Spring doesn't fucking make sense here. Because spring is just a hybrid of spring, fall, winter, and summer just randomly mixed up throughout the week for like 3 months.
Yeah.
There's one day that's 95 fucking degrees, next day it's snowing. It's just so fucking inconsistent during the spring. That's why I don't like the spring, because most of the spring is like chilly, wet, shitty
It just feels
weather.
like a proto month.
A what?
Like a proto month.
What does that mean?
Just like it's like a.
No idea. Yo, land this fucking plane. Land the plane.
Call me silly. You know, it's when like it's like a before month. It's like a
Like a
month
predecessor, like a prefix.
like a month like a.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm trying my best.
You having an anxiety attack?
No, I'm not.
You look like you're about to cry.
No, I'm
Your
not.
eyes are watering.
I'm not about to cry.
You're having a seizure.
No, I'm not. It's like when you
Fuck Oh my god, what's happening to you right now? Do you want to just move on?
We can move
Or
on.
do you want to try to fucking land this plane?
I got it. We already crashed.
We fucking crashed.
crashed.
Landing gear did not deploy. We just
No.
bounced off the
Right
fucking
into the
ground.
Hudson.
Sully.
Yeah. Oh, is that where it was? I
Sully.
didn't-
You don't know Sully?
No, I do.
Uh,
Good friend of mine. His friend Mike.
Wazowski?
Mike Wazowski.
How does that have to do with Sully?
Sullivan.
Yeah, but Sully was the big blue guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But you said Mike.
Well, I said, and his friend Mike.
Oh, I thought you said,
Yeah.
like, that's my friend. Mike.
Yeah. That was the first movie I saw in theaters.
I don't know what the first movie I saw in theaters was. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me! I literally was, like, saying that, I think, either yesterday or today at work. So that's
Oh,
weird
really?
how that pops up like that.
Yeah.
Dude, yo, movies, like, kids' movies were way better back then.
Yeah, I think that's also just because we were kids.
Possibly. But, yeah, because, like, most kids this generation are like, oh, Moana and, like, Tangled. And...
Which Moana was good.
I've never seen it.
Moana was good.
I've not seen it.
Moana was good.
No,
It was pretty good.
never saw it.
It was pretty good.
I don't... Cars? Classic.
Pretty good.
What's your favorite kids movie ever?
Favorite
Like,
kids movie
when you
ever,
were
Toy
growing
Story.
up? Toy Story?
Toy Story is my favorite growing
Man,
up.
Toy Story was the best musically.
Musically.
Yeah.
Oh, you got family. You got family. You know. When the road, hey. Your mouse, your mouse won't be. You know. But,
They just say, you know. No, I don't.
well, you know what I was saying.
Monsters Inc. is one of them. Bug's Life, I really liked.
Monsters Inc. was good musically, too, though.
It was good musically.
Well, that's Toy Story.
Yeah, you're right, fuck. The other one's...
Yeah, that's the one.
Yo, that's wild. That's nostalgia. Do you know the intro to Monsters Inc. was one of my favorite intros of all time with all the doors and the drawings and shit?
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Loved that.
It's fun.
I'm trying to think of, like, Cars was a great one. All the Disney Pixar movies really fucking hit. You know what I never really... And this is a classic. And this
You
is
know what one you would probably really like? The new Pinocchio.
You told me
Just
to
because
see
it
it.
has your guy Mussolini in it.
My guy? Are you saying that
You're
because
a
I'm
really
Italian?
big fan of Mussolini.
Yeah.
Edgar's.
Listen. You know, my fandom of him gets overshadowed, though. If you really think about it.
Really?
Because you're such a big Hitler guy that I would figure that
Whoa, my
that
God.
just overshadows, you know, Big Moo.
Big Moo. Big He. Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you always say, like, oh, Benito. Oh, Benito. If only...
Isn't that Spanish?
No, Benito Mussolini.
Oh, I'm fucking dumb. I had a moment just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least that sounds good coming off the tongue. When you're like for instance, the last time that we were sleeping in the same place together, I remember who was it in Mechanicsburg? Probably.
Would it be?
All I know is I heard you say, "Oh," in your sleep. "Oh, Adolf."
I don't think that's...
Oh,
this
Adolf.
is fake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is not...
But
this
what you said is,
doctored.
what you said is authentic.
No, I never said that.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Adolf.
Adolf.
I'm only 1%. Don't throw me in there.
Get
You know what I mean?
Adolf. Get Adolf from me. Uh-oh.
Did you hear what I said?
I did. Oh.
I know, but let's cycle back to kids' movies instead of
Right.
dictators, for
Exactly.
Christ's sake.
Well, you should have told Guillermo del Toro that. Because just keep Pinocchio. Why does Benito Mussolini need to
I don't
be a part
know.
of it?
How did that relate?
I don't know. He served under him for some reason.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, new kids' movies, and it's not just because I'm a kid. Like, I'm sure that when the day comes that I have kids, if that day comes,
Right.
no pun intended,
Comes.
that I will probably see the kids' movies of that time.
Right.
Because like you know you're gonna take them to the movies. You're gonna sit down in the living room with the same movie on repeat for fucking 3 years.
It's a kids movie, but it's not a kids movie. They do a Spider-Verse movie.
You know, among the community of people that are fans, I'm not one of them.
Really?
I only say that because the animated version of Spider-Man does nothing for me.
Really?
Really.
Really?
I
It's
never
really good.
watched. I never watched the superhero cartoons.
Did you
really.
watch the first Spider-Verse movie?
Pieces? I've never completed it. I'm not saying that it's not good, but it's not something that keeps me. You know what I mean? I don't watch.
Okay.
The only animated things that I watch really are South Park and like Family Guy,
And
like the
anime porn.
fucking crude humors. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Lois. Oh, Lois.
Pina.
That was too.
Too good.
Oh, mommy. You know.
Was that Stewie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, but you watch a lot of cartoons, don't you? Do you watch anime?
no,
I can't get with it.
I tried.
We got friends of the show that love it. It's just trash.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I think it's to each its
Listen.
own. But
I'm gonna say this because I'm fairly positive I'm gonna end up clipping this.
right.
Those of you out there that like anime, good for you. I'm glad you have something.
We love you.
It's fucking dog shit.
You know, teach their
It's
own.
so fucking weird. It's
alright.
weird. It's lame.
There's nothing wrong.
Yo, Mike. Shout out, Mike. Dragon Ball Z, trash.
Dragon Ball Z pretty good. Not
Awful.
gonna lie.
I'm not an anime fan, and I say that mostly because
I wouldn't say I am either, but
I'm not an anime fan. I say that mostly because I have my head on straight. Ultimately, at the end of the day,
you're straight.
part
Is
of
that
it.
what you're saying?
That's part of it.
Is that what
I have my head on straight.
head on straight?
You know what I mean?
So like you're not a criminal.
I have
like,
I have a
not-
job. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have time for, that stupidity. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm kidding, by the way. I'm
I would
gaslighting
say
anime fans.
I would say I have a job, but I definitely do have time.
Speaking of gaslighting, right? For the Star Wars episode, when I was posting clips for that, I was getting fucking flamed by that cult of fucking people.
Star Wars fans are
Ruthless, bro.
So ruthless.
Dude, this guy was going at me because I said Jedis are soldiers. Hey, buddy, if you're watching this, I've never fucking seen this shit. So, in my opinion, or from what I know, a Jedi could have been a fucking marshmallow. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Did he just say Jedis are shoulders? And bro, when you said a Jedi has a midichlorian count, and that was just part of like what a Jedi is, right?
Right.
They took that 30-second clip and were like, oh, a Jedi is more than just a midichlorian count. It's this and it's that and it's
Yeah, but I
this.
didn't have time to say it.
And they have to have 17
dickhead.
hairs.
You fucking stupid dickhead.
Yeah, you fucking cuck. They have to have 17 pubic hairs in their right nut, and they have to have 45 in their left. And if they're not this and that, like, bro, fuck off and shove your toy lightsaber up your ass and stop talking.
I do it all the time. It feels really fucking good.
Yeah, dude, the Star Wars episode was one we got a lot of hits from miscellaneous people, random people. That was mostly from the clips.
Right.
So when I just went off on anime, I'm sure I pissed off a lot of anime fans, including friends of the show. We have a lot of friends of the show, anime fans. I don't get it.
I get it. I'm not. It's not. I mean, it's a lot to get into.
But I'm a huge sports fan. There's a lot of people out there that aren't.
Sports
that
is
don't
the same
get
way.
it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't get it. We're just cut from a different cloth. That's really all it is. We're just different people, right? It's very rare. Like your type of person is rare. You have an appreciation for a lot of different things. You're pretty spread. Like you're spread around a lot.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that's a wonderful thing. But there's most people that are either on one side of the line, if you will, than others, right? There's a group of people that can't break out of the social groups that high school put on them. So, like, there's people that like anime that are like, sports are stupid, right? They think sports are stupid. Why do you buy a jersey? Why do you root for your team? Why do you say we and shit like that? Like,
Or you buy a Bobby Boucher jersey, you know,
$20.
because
What-
it was
what-
$20
am I
on
gonna
Amazon.
say
What is
no?
he supposed to do?
Am I gonna
What is
say
he supposed
no?
to say? What are you supposed to say?
That's some high quality H2O.
It's a high quality
H2O. And I saw her boobies.
Oh yeah.
Girls are the devil.
I grew up with that movie too.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. And Happy Gilmore. What? All the hell yeah, fuck yes I gave you? Happy Gilmore was my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore is the top.
Go to your home.
Waterboy was up there, though. Waterboy was revolutionarily good. You want some more?
I'm alright. Thank you though.
Let me get some.
What
What was I saying before? Oh, yeah. And then you have guys like me who are more into real life, right? The real world.
Right.
Not the fantasy land that people want to live in anime. You know what I mean? But,
I
you know,
would
that's
say-
horseshit, though, because I'm a big Marvel fan.
Because
it's a similar
I
thing.
watch like The Flash. Shout out The Flash.
That's not anime.
Well, it's not, but I would say it's like live action anime. It's like it's a superhero TV show. Guys dressed up in costumes.
I get
running
it.
around.
Listen, I'm
Just
shitting.
ended 9 seasons. 9 seasons of The Flash. It's all
I'm-
ended. It's all
I'm-
done now. It's all done now. School.
Speaking of, you're wearing Quicksilver socks. I just noticed that.
Yes.
Like the superhero Quicksilver,
No.
or is it just a brand?
No, he's nothing compared to The Flash.
I never said that.
Yeah, don't even.
I didn't.
He's nothing.
Curb
compared-
your
he's
enthusiasm, pal.
nothing compared to The Flash.
Curb it. Careful. You might
Snap,
accidentally
man.
die.
That would have been cool.
No, it wouldn't have been. What the fuck would I have done? I'd just be sitting here like, I don't know, I even play that scenario out in my head.
Just like Weekend at Bernie's for the next 15 minutes. They could have full episode in and then but
Stop. Don't do that. That's just not okay.
it's not. But it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Sure.
Yep. Fuck off.
Oh.
Just don't. No, but I'm kidding about shitting on anime. I think it's hilarious to gaslight. That's just my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Right? Gaslighting to me is hilarious. Would you be interested in doing stand up?
The only thing that would stop me is
The anxiety of being in front of people.
yeah, but I think I would just to try.
I want to do it. I know I mentioned this to you before.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
I would be. It would be. Oh, dude, I would bomb so bad.
Oh, me too.
It'd be horrible.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think that I have the rare
Make jokes
mentality.
about bombing, though.
That's what I'm saying. I have a rare mentality that I would just embrace the bomb.
Embrace the bomb.
I would be like 9/11. I would just embrace the bomb.
Man, this is pretty bad, huh?
No, dude, I think I would do okay because I wouldn't be afraid of bombing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I honestly almost would welcome it because I think that would be hilarious to bomb. You know what I mean?
And I think everyone bombs.
What if you were to do stand up? What would your material be based off of? Do you even have anything? What would what's your
Where do you even start? That's
I
like
know
something
exactly
where
what
it's
I
like,
would do for my first
well
couple
then.
sets.
what would-
I love telling stories
Right.
that are real.
Right.
So I really would just get up there and tell some, for instance, I would tell some stories about my father that I think would be funny. I would do some impersonating type things, and I would basically give an authentic version of my life, but obviously make it comedic. You know what I mean?
Right.
I really do think that it would be received well, and I want to try it. I just, we don't live near an open mic comedy club. You know what I mean? Scranton has one. City's got one. But, where in the fuck are we going to make time to go do that?
Yeah. True.
Would you would go, though, to support me? Because I would want you to be involved. I want you
yeah.
to go up there.
Yeah.
Some other people that I mentioned this to said that they would come to support as well.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Do you think you'd be good at it?
Oh. With time.
How long? Do you think that your biggest battle would be?
Myself.
I was gonna say, would
Yeah.
it be the anxiety of it? Because
Yeah.
I have no anxiety with that at all.
I don't know.
I actually feel more anxious when I'm not in front of a bunch of people,
Right.
which is weird. Because I think it gives me more time to mentally pick myself apart. You know, when I'm in front of a, don't sit like that. Don't fucking sit like that. What the fuck, dude? For those of you that are listening and not watching, good for you.
And those of you who are watching and not listening, good for you.
See, this is why people think you're gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It happens.
If a man pursued you, and he was really about it and really trying, you shooting him down, or are you saying, fuck it?
Yeah, why? Why
You shooting him down?
Yes, why?
What if he's really good looking?
That doesn't matter. I'm not attractive.
Last week you said that if Harry Styles was coming on to you and he wanted to bang, you would turn him down.
Yeah, because I'm not...
That was big. That's big.
It's not big
That's
for, not big for
confirmation.
me.
That's confirmation that you don't like men at that level.
Yeah, sure.
Here's the argument that we have, right? And by we, I mean the people that think that you have some gay in you.
Right. We all have some gay in us.
We've gone over that. That was first episode shit right there. It was the kissed more men than women thing.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
You're not proud of that.
No.
What's the ratio exactly? Do you know?
It's not good.
How do you know? Do you know for sure it's been more men?
Yeah.
I don't think it has been. List off in your head the amount of men that you've kissed.
It's going to be a lot of dead air.
I'm not. Just list off in your head really quickly.
In my head?
Yeah, the amount of men you
Okay.
kissed. Because I only know of 2 men that you've kissed. And if that's the case, you've kissed more females.
It's probably pretty even.
Okay, how many men have you kissed that you know for a fact right now without having to think too much about it? 2. 2.
Pete.
Repeat what?
No, Pete.
Pete,
Yeah.
Johnny. That's the only 2 that come
That's
to
the
my
only
mind.
2 you have. Okay. There was a random guy in Penn State. Don't
What?
know why. Yeah, I don't know.
You kissed a random dude at Penn State?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
I'm the best at gay chicken. That's what happens.
No, Johnny's the best at gay chicken. Yeah, you guys might be tied.
Yeah, we're together on that.
Oh, maybe you might be better. No, I don't know. But you've kissed more women
A
then.
random guy in Rochester too, because again, gay chicken. I'm a champion, and when I'm
That's
drunk,
gay.
it's not gay.
It's not straight.
I'm not saying it is.
I mean, that's what it is then. If it's not straight, it's gay, right?
Right. Whoa.
If it's Frank, I almost called you Frank. Don't grab my hand. Colin, if it's not straight, what is it?
Not straight.
No. What else is it if it's not straight? Because if something is...
Well, you know, it's not, it's not.
It's gay. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
So that's 4 dudes.
Right.
Is that, you're for sure that's the max?
Yeah.
You've kissed more than 4 girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we say it officially?
Sure.
Colin has kissed more women than men.
Yeah,
Fuck,
sure.
they're like, come on now, right?
Yeah.
That was all a joke for at the time, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't, because you have kissed some men.
Yeah.
But you're not exactly sure of the
It
ratio.
happens. Gay chicken's a game that you play when you're brave. And
You
those
have
of
had, if you
and
kissed
those
4...
of you who haven't played gay chicken or think that you can't play gay chicken, you're just a pussy, and that's fine. And some of
I'll
us
tell you right now, I'm
some
not
of us
playing
are
gay
built-
chicken.
Some of us are built like pussies, like John, who won't play gay chicken.
You want to talk about built like a pussy? Let's talk about the people that came to me and said thank you. You want to know why they said thank you?
Why?
Because I called you out for being a bitch last week.
Wait,
or
what
2
the
weeks ago.
fuck?
2 weeks ago. I called you on this podcast and I said, you're being a fucking bitch.
For what?
Sour cream and onion chips. Flaming hot Cheetos, Cool Ranch Doritos. Suck
didn't-
my
I
fucking
didn't
big
sound like
fat
that.
ball
I didn't
sack.
sound like that.
You did.
didn't
You
sound
sound
like
like a
that at all.
fucking bitch.
No, I didn't.
And I called you out.
I gave my opinion. And
I
said
called
I
you
didn't
out-
Like
No,
them.
no, no.
I
You-
still ate them.
Wonderful. Giving your opinion's a
Wonderful.
wonderful thing.
Fuck you.
We live in 2023. Everybody's got a Twitter. Everybody's got a goddamn opinion. They
don't
all
have a
think it
Twitter.
rules.
I don't have a
You
Twitter.
You have an opinion.
I don't have a
You have a
Twitter.
fucking opinion.
They're not
But you
fair.
want to tell the world. That's what this podcast is for, right? We're going to talk shit. You want to eat some chips? You want to eat some Pop-Tarts? You want to talk candy? Wonderful. Talk Chicago Bears. Your opinion on Aaron Rodgers blows. Your opinion on fucking shit.
I will say, I think my opinion on Aaron Rodgers does blow.
But no, in all sincerity, people didn't care about your opinion, right?
Right.
They did, but they didn't, right? That's not the gripes. The gripes is not, okay, baked chips. He likes baked chips. Plain chips. Okay, he likes plain chips. What they were saying was, why is it so fucking difficult for this kid to eat a fucking chip?
Don't be a pussy.
You're a pussy.
Don't.
You were being
Stop.
a pussy.
No, stop. You watching. Don't be a pussy. Move on
Move on from what?
from this podcast. Move on.
No, we need them. We need everybody. You son of a bitch.
Just forget about it.
No.
Just-
How do you? No. Do you think you were being a bit of a pussy with the chips?
I think I was being honest. I mean, if
Sure.
I think I am a pussy.
But do you think it's time at your
Overall,
age
I am a pussy.
to
At my
not
age.
be a pussy about eating chips? They're not. It's not even like
I'm a big person on who. I'm a big person on liking to do what I like to do. You know what I mean?
Sure.
To where it's like, if I'm in a spot where I don't want to.
Okay. Can I reword this? Because I think I might have struck a chord. Okay? Let me reword this for someone like you, someone soft
Struck a
and
chord.
feeble.
Fuck you.
Listen to me. Okay?
It's ridiculous.
I struck a chord. Okay?
Soft and feeble.
Soft.
Oh, I struck a
You're
chord.
acting
You
soft.
say I struck a chord and saying I'm soft and feeble. Fuck you.
You want to? Because that'd be gay. Anyway. No, but for real. People weren't like, oh, Colin's a pussy, Colin's a bitch. They were. But it was more like, let's be real. We do this show for us, right? But we do it for them.
Right.
We do it for them.
Well, I ate the fucking chip.
You ate the chip,
So
right?
shut the fuck up.
You ate the chip.
I ate the chip.
Okay.
So shut the fuck up.
I will agree that you ate the chip. You got there, right? But like, just maybe not.
I'm making my opinion on it.
Sure, but
Yeah.
maybe not all the boo-hoo leading up to it going into your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I get a lot of anxiety.
Wonderful.
Fuck you.
What a great way to
Fuck
learn
you
how to
with the
channel
wonderful
it.
shit.
But like, this is a great place. Do you feel comfortable here? Do you feel safe?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is a safe place for you.
Sure.
So this could be where you just, start
Right.
fist fucking that anxiety. Fuck the anxiety.
Right.
Eat the goddamn chip.
Yeah, no.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the bag of sour cream and onion. You're gonna have a fistful.
All right. I don't. We don't need like the. What is it?
Exposure therapy.
Exposure therapy.
Yeah. No. I think that's a great thing.
Whenever
I feel
it's
pain-
not something I need.
You know what is weird?
I would say I'm better off without the chips.
Whenever I feel physical pain, I cause more of that physical pain on purpose so that the normal pain doesn't feel as
right,
bad.
you're a psychopath. Yeah.
Like for instance, tooth pain. I will purposely fuck my tooth up
See, and that's why you were able to outsmart Patrick Bateman. It's just
because I'm a sick fuck.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about myself during that conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was-
I learned that I might be, what's the word? I think I'm psychologically. I look for psychological dominance.
Right.
Even if I don't actually achieve it, I believe I have.
Right.
Is that narcissism?
I think everyone's a little narcissistic.
I'm kidding, by the way.
It's a
I hope
little-
that's clear.
Everyone's a little narcissistic.
I think anxiety is narcissistic. I'm serious. I believe anxiety to an extent is rooted with some narcissism.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because like anxiety is very much a feeling of me.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that that's rooted in narcissism.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, yeah, maybe if you weren't so full of yourself, Colin, you wouldn't be so anxious.
I'm not full of myself at all.
fucking with you.
I'm not full of myself at all.
Listen, if we have learned a few things about the show, can you list off a few things that you think people have learned about us throughout this will be episode like 18, 17?
We might be neurotypical.
What do you mean by that? You've said that before on the show, and I didn't remember what it meant. Isn't that like we're stupid, slow, something like that? Not smart. Move on, because you're not saying the answer.
Right. So,
People think we're dumb, right?
like a little stupid.
We're smarter than fifth graders.
Right. But
Right?
not smarter than 25-year-olds.
No, I think we are.
Do you think so?
The
Smarter
average
than-
25-year-old?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know a goddamn thing.
Yeah, you're right. You convinced me.
Thank you.
Bless you. We've learned that you're... Bless you. We've learned that you're a bitch. There have been several
I've learned that
times...
you're mean.
I mean, come on.
Fucking.
I'm your boss.
You're not my
Essentially.
boss.
Essentially.
What am I getting paid then? Fucking.
This is more like creatively.
Exactly. Creatively, you fucking. Fuck you. I'm your boss.
What role do I play in this whole podcast thing?
I thought it was more equals, where one person does a lot more work than the other.
I actually like that better, so we'll stick with that. We've learned that we gaslight the shit out of each other.
Right.
Which, dude, I have gotten to the point where one of my favorite forms of comedy is gaslighting.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Especially if the person you're gaslighting is a good sport.
Yeah.
And that's why I shouted out my coworker Fran, because he's a really good sport about the gaslighting. Although there is times where I'm gaslighting him at work where I'm definitely actually pissing him off, but for some reason that just fuels me to keep going because I'm a fuck. Fran, I'm sorry. You're a great. I'm not gonna say your profession, but you're great at what you do. Okay. I have so many fucked up jokes I can make.
Sex worker.
You know, that's not far off of some of the jokes that I make about him. But I'm not going to say those things. So let's move on from Fran again. Fran, you're getting a lot of shout-outs today, bud.
Left, right, up, down. You know what I mean? Oh, there's another shout out.
Nope.
Just almost hit me in the head.
Don't do that.
What? Oh, fuck. Passed me again. It was coming back.
Okay. When it comes to the conversation that we had before about you and your... What's the word? You and your nature of being a pussy.
Right.
I'm kidding. What are the lines that you are willing to cross on this show for the viewers? What are you like? Would you say that food is a big one?
I don't like food.
No, but would you say that's a big one for you as far as things that you?
Yeah, I get a lot of anxiety towards food.
What would you say is the one you're like, I'm not doing that?
Like a lot of cheese stuff.
I'm not even saying just food. I'm saying just things that you would just not be willing to do. For instance, when we did the Bachelor episode, if I actually had like 3 contestant women, would that have been okay with you?
Oh my god, please.
So you would have welcomed that.
Yeah, that's
sick.
Different.
All right, let me make a phone call really quick. We actually do have 3 women that just showed up.
Well,
I've been stalling
you
this
gotta
whole
get
time.
your phone from the.
I have my laptop. It gets text messages.
That's
No, I've been stalling this whole time. We have women here.
right.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no.
I wish. It'd be hilarious.
It just needs something new. You know what I mean?
One day.
Maybe.
You know what? At the end of the time, when this podcast reaches the end of its days, inevitably one day,
Right.
I'm hoping that by that point, we will have had an opportunity for you to sit down with OJ, because I know what he means to you. I know that the impact he's had in your life, the inspiration that you've gotten from him in his life. He really has been a major influence to you.
Oh,
I think
of
that's
course.
wonderful. So I would really hope for the opportunity that you get the opportunity. I would like to be here for it, of course.
Right.
But I would really like the chance to have him right here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right here.
Or if we have a different setup at that point.
Where he's over here and he's like, "Hello, Twitter world."
I mean, he's your idol, right?
Some would say my American Idol.
You idolize
Right.
OJ Simpson.
Oh, of course.
What about him?
His game. His drive. His driving. The way he drives.
On the freeway in his white Ford Bronco.
His wafo.
I think that he would be a hell of a relationship counselor.
Oh yeah.
If you think about it.
Or he's like, just chop their head off.
Get your son to do it. Okay. We're gonna end it off on this. What's the one person then off the top of your head that you would love to have the opportunity to do an episode with? Alive. Of any stature. Could be a personal friend, could be a celebrity, whatever the fuck. So it's not OJ?
Well, if we're not doing it, because we just talked about it,
Okay.
so I'll give another Maybe Michael Bublé.
What would you ask him? What would you talk about?
His music.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be pretty boring. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. It's Michael Bublé. How can he be boring?
Right.
He's not a boring guy.
No.
Ah,
He's a
man.
funny guy too.
Who do you think would be the funniest episode?
I just listened to a interview with Young Gravy. He was pretty funny.
I'm not a fan. And not that I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan either, but like he was pretty funny.
I don't know.
But
That's not the first name that would have come to my head.
no, it wasn't either. But that was just because I just recently
Fair.
listened to a
Fair.
interview with him. But
But who do you think would indulge in the conversations that we have that would be just like an addition? You know what I mean? Because Post Malone is one of those.
right,
Kanye would be hilarious.
Kanye would be good.
God, that'd be so fucking funny, dude. Imagine we gaslit Kanye. First of all,
Gaslighting Kanye.
that can't be hard.
That's the title, Gaslighting Kanye.
Oh my god, I'm a fan of his music, like genuinely big fan of his music,
Right.
and because of just that reason, I would want to treat him with respect. But dude, it would just be too funny to gaslight Kanye.
Oh God.
Could you gaslight OJ, or would you be afraid?
I think I definitely would be afraid, but I think I could do it.
I don't think I couldn't. I don't think I'd be able to refrain. I'm serious.
Just be like,
As soon as he sat down,
Right.
I would ask him how his wife is. As soon as he sat
Does
down.
he have a new wife? Probably. Right. Would you marry OJ?
I would do so many, I would suggest so many times about his Bronco.
I'd marry OJ.
I would ask him, despite the fact that you were an all-time running back for the Bills, would you say that your favorite team is the Broncos?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Woo.
At some point,
Got him.
I'd be like, listen, you had, a life that they can only document in movies. You know what I mean?
Right.
You've had the highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows, the situation that you had in your personal life that was on display for the world. How did you get your son to do it? And how did you navigate that situation?
Well,
O.J.
Firstly-
Mahomes here.
firstly,
Is that how he talks?
I don't think that you have everything completely right there, son. I just
Is that a good O.J. impression?
no.
Because I don't know.
Be like, hello to the world. OJ.
Hello to the world.
OJ.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was actually pretty bad. Now that I think
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
it's not good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to keep each other in check.
I appreciate the honesty. Yeah.
I have to comment one more time. We're both wearing orange.
I
This
think
is
mine's
gonna
more
be-
yellow.
No, I mean in comparison to mine, sure.
Yes.
I'm like the crush. You're like the creamsicle.
What?
I'm like the Fanta.
I think it's more yellow than.
No, that's
Like
orange.
this is yellow.
I would consider that more
This
orange,
is yellow.
like a carrot.
It's yellow. No, that's not a carrot. You're a carrot.
I'm
You're a fucking
I'm
carrot.
a clementine.
That's a carrot.
I'm bright as fuck.
What's the difference between a carrot and a clementine?
The color.
The shape, not the color.
The color is not close.
The colors.
I mean, it's orange. Bro.
it's all orange. You know what I mean?
Can we agree that orange might kind of low key one of the ugliest colors?
I would love to see Donald Trump in that jersey, just to see how it would reflect off his face.
I would think that would be a hilarious interview as well. Any political figure, really.
Right, and just ask
Dude,
him,
imagine the
what
gaslighting you
baby
could
blood
do.
they've drank.
Can
But
you imagine the gaslighting we could do? Because what I did to Joe Biden last week was gaslighting. That was gaslighting at its finest.
Yeah.
Imagine if he was sitting here and I dropped that Epstein line. Imagine that. If that man was sitting right there and he decided, let's give this show that, very little to nobody listens to and, fucking...
Let's go on this.
But you know what? He'd probably, think he was doing something more important, like Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis.
Right.
And then just end up here.
Right.
He's like that
You'd
type.
be like, well, I saw the two ferns, and I thought,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
The kids on the island. All right. Let's end it off on that, shall we? Colin, You don't have any more whiskey to drink. I'm gonna knock the rest of this back real quick. I didn't taste any of that. I just went right into the throat. Yeah, I took that like a shot, and I usually enjoy my bourbon.
Huh.
Yeah.
Shippy.
Colin, as usual, man, it's been a pleasure.
It's
been a great time.
It's been a pleasure.
How would you say since the start of this podcast our friendship has grown?
Good.
Has it evolved?
Yeah.
You think it's grown? You think it's deepened?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hopefully.
You're like you know.
Very nice.
Colin, I had a great time today. Yeah. I hope the people listening had a great time today. Disclaimer, we had zero subject matter for today's episode. We just kind of sat down and started bullshitting, which is typically what we do. Yeah. We have some themed episodes from time to time. But one of my favorite things to do on the show is to let people in. Let them feel like they're a part of this.
Come on in.
You know what I mean? You guys, we didn't have any clue what the fuck we were going to talk about
we're
here.
hugging. Come on. Come on in.
How many more times are you going to say, come on in? You sound like that old neighbor that said he had candy in his van. Like, shut the fuck up.
Come on in.
I look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
The lake house will be nice. If you decide to wake up in time to go golfing, I'll come. I will also come. But if you don't, I may tap out and take advantage of the day off.
We'll see.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
I should treat my fiance to a breakfast. I do that every weekend. So I want to make sure I continue that.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
But I look forward to it, buddy. And you know,
I do.
You know what? I want to thank you for tuning into the Whiskey Talks podcast.
Thank you.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being my co-host on this show.
You too.
Because this show wouldn't be this show without you, buddy.
Right.
It really wouldn't be.
You too, though.
It would be awful if I was sitting here talking to myself.
It would be awful if I was sitting here talking to myself. So
we're just two boys. Colin, I have one more question for you, buddy. And then we'll end it.
That was such a sharp one.
I got a question for you. How's your sister?